One sentence I hear often in therapy is this: I don't recognize myself anymore. And I can remember looking in the mirror, not just at how I looked, although I did look haggard and worn out and exhausted, but I just looked and I thought about the life I was living and how it was going, from the woman who once had dreams and friendships and passions had slowly disappeared, not suddenly, but gradually over years, one compromise at a time. You stop inviting friends back because you don't know how things are going to be. Even the children stop inviting their friends back because they're embarrassed. They don't know how dad's going to be. Is he going to be drunk? And sometimes that can be mum as well, I have to say. But you finish up managing one crisis at a time, and gradually aspects of your life whittle away until the relationship occupies almost every emotional space. You're constantly preoccupied with, well, how will it be when I get home from work? Or you're recovering from the night before when, you had an argument. But recovery often begins with one simple question: who were you before the relationship consumed your life? And what parts of that person are still waiting to come back? They're good questions. Pause the video and write those down in your journal. Have you ever had a moment where you realized you had drifted away from who you used to be? And let me tell you, there are betrayals in life, but there is no betrayal like a self-betrayal. So in the next video, we're going to look at some of the costs of this when the body starts telling the truth. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Bye.